Welcome to the Omnic Recap. Every Sunday, we look back at what happened during the past week in Overwatch. This week in Overwatch was dominated by one question. Is this real? Both the official news and some of the leaks were raising questions on what we can expect from Overwatch in the next few weeks. That being said, it also gave us some new insights and even a possible release date. But more about that later in the video. Let's start with some sad news from the Overwatch League. This week, San Francisco's own manager Super Delisi announced that he is retiring from the Overwatch League. Super was one of the public faces for the league, but it seems that his career as a pro player has taken its toll on him. He's basically done with all of it. He'll most likely focus on his streaming activities now, which definitely worked out for his former colleague XQC, so we haven't seen the last of him. But the Shock, on the other hand, will have to start the new season without one of their star players. The 2022 season of the Overwatch League is set to start on May 5th. Now, Super leaving the Overwatch League had some people worried that those few weeks that he got to play Overwatch 2 pushed him over the edge. My guess is it did and it didn't. In the sense that maybe he had hoped that Overwatch 2 would rekindle his passion for the game. But when you suffer from what sounds like a burnout, you just need to step back, take a break, recharge those batteries. I get it. In his statement, Super did not hint at the state of the game as his motivation, but that might still change in the next few weeks. He has known to be vocal, to say the least. He was actually pretty high up on everybody's list of possible leakers. Well, he kinda still is. Now, talking about leaks, this week another set of images popped up, and this time around they all had to do with the user interface. First, there were these images: a play screen, the hero selection screen, and something that looks like a part of the home screen. Why do people take pictures of this screen with their phones? It's like nobody heard about screen grabbing. Let me tell you why. To make fake stuff look legit. It gives it that legit leak flavor. But if this image is the way they want to expand the hero list, they need to start again. Overwatch 2 is their chance to give that interface a whole new look and to fix some of the known issues. So we can expect a little more than just some reshuffling and gradients. We actually have proof of that. But what kinda? Because later in the week, a new series of images with UI concepts popped up. It actually came off the ArtStation page of Jason Kirby, a senior UI artist at Blizzard that had been working on Overwatch till 2020. Now he's helping out on an unannounced project at Blizzard. He shared some of the work he did for Overwatch 2 on his ArtStation page, including the new HUD, which looks oddly familiar. That being said, he noted that all of this is concept work, and since he has been off the team for almost 2 years now, a lot will have changed, especially on the menu screenshots, since they are tied into the features which will or will not make it in. On the other hand, it gave us a nice insight on what ideas they're playing with, and it looks like they want to streamline the way that all of the information, the notifications, the achievements are being shown in-game. From what I've seen, I kind of like it. I can't wait to see where they end up with this. There's some other stuff in there that I don't like, but we'll see. 2 extra points of interest to take away from these screenshots is the mentioning of a battle pass and the guild or clan screen. I've talked about the possibility of them adding a battle pass in numerous of my videos in the last 2 years. And with their ambition to make Overwatch into a live service game, I think a battle pass is almost inevitable. And to be honest, I don't mind. It has been working great for games like Apex Legends, both for the users and the company. Now, guilds and clans were already leaked last year by Blizzard themselves, but we'll have to wait and see if this feature survived everything that happened in the last 12 months. Only 3 weeks left till the beta. I can't wait. I have so much content planned in those weeks, but more about that in a future video. Because we have some other news to get to. Or is it fake news? Last Friday was April 1st, a day for shenanigans, tomfoolery, and silly news posts. Like the post I did that day. Blizzard was supposedly releasing filters for voice chat that made you sound like the character you were playing. Afterwards, I kind of felt bad. So many people got their hopes up that this was real. I'm sorry, guys. Still, I'm glad you guys liked the idea. Maybe Blizzard will pick it up. Who knows? Blizzard themselves also took part in the festivities with the return of the googly eyes. I still love this highlight intro. And it was, of course, the shouting Reinhardt. You know, where Reinhardt's chat is in all caps, and yeah, it's a random catchphrase. This year there was no experimental card, however, and no joke announcement. Although, the day before that, Blizzard announced a new event for Overwatch 1 Anniversary Remix. This event will be replacing other popular events like Archives, Anniversary, and the Summer Games. During this 3-week event, all of the brawls will be available to play, and you'll be able to unlock all of the event skins. On top of that, they added 6 remixes of popular event skins. So basically recolors of skins like Witch Mercy, Cultist Zenyatta, and Raven Reaper. And the final pièce de résistance, during this event, they'll bring back 3 limited time event skins. skins. For the first edition, that will be Nano Cola Diva, the Baptist Reunion skin, and Busted Anna. Each week, one of these skins will be unlockable through a weekly challenge. The first edition, or the volume like they call it, is set to start April 5th. That's next Tuesday. We'll most likely get a second volume in May and a third one around the end of July. Each of them will have different recolors and different limited time event skins. Now, like I said, around the time that they made this announcement, it was still March 31st in Europe and America. But in Australia and Asia, April 1st was already happening. Actually, the moment they did the announcement, the shouting Reinhardt started showing up. Coincidence? Maybe. But I want to add on top of that after the Luck Class, the Lunar New Year event, they promised us that we would be getting more legendary skins this year than any year before. They are working extremely hard on new skins. And just 2 weeks ago, Aaron apologized for the lack of new content in Overwatch 1, stating that they were going to turn things around. If they are really removing 3 of the events and only would be handing out old skins and reward skins in this replacement event, well, it would be extremely difficult to fulfill all of these promises. They're not just going to get there with the Overwatch League skins. I do understand and know that a lot of people like the recolors, and understandably, a lot of people are looking forward to get their hands on these limited time event skins that they missed. And by all means, please. For us that have been playing this game for 6 years, we most likely have all of them. So for us, there's not that much to do. My guess is that that statement was partly true, that we might see the recolors and especially that second chance to grab one of the limited time event skins, but that this mix event is not going to replace the anniversary, archives, or the summer games, but that it will happen besides or even in between these events. And that anywhere between now and next Tuesday, we'll get the announcement of an archives event with new skins and extra info on how this remix event actually is going to pan out. It's called Hopium. In case I'm wrong, well, it would suck. And I'm going to be really interested in seeing how they plan to get to that legendary skin record. Luckily, there's also a silver lining here. We might actually have an indication on the release date. During the announcement, they spoke about 3 events: Archives, Anniversary, and the Summer Games. They did not mention the Halloween Terror event, so we might assume that Overwatch 2 will be officially released with or without the PvE before the end of October 2022, which is, as I've predicted in previous videos, 6 months after the start of the beta. The Overwatch 1 beta also lasted for about 6 months. But let's not get too excited just yet. First, let's deal with that beta. For now, however, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys in my stream or in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.